What if I told you there's a land where black sand beaches whisper secrets of ancient volcanoes, where emerald glaciers stretch beyond your sight, and where the northern lights dance above you like silent music in the sky? Welcome to a place where nature's grandeur and raw artistry collide, a land waiting to be discovered. Introduction. Welcome to Iceland, the island of fire and ice, where raw wilderness meets Nordic charm. Nestled between the Atlantic and Arctic Oceans, this northern gem pulses with life, tumbling waterfalls, jagged coastlines, moss-covered lava fields, and little turf-roofed houses where quiet communities live in harmony with the elements. Here, the culture is warm and welcoming, the hearty laughter of locals, the comforting taste of skyr and lamb stews, the stories passed down of trolls and elves. It's a land of contrasts, where midnight sun meets deep winter night, and where solitude becomes something sacred. Why is Iceland worth exploring? Because it resets your sense of scale and possibility. In a single day, you can walk across tectonic plates, soak in geothermal springs, stand under waterfalls taller than skyscrapers, and watch seals bob in waves at the edge of the continent. It invites you to step off the map and into a dream, to breathe in places where the drama of nature plays out in real time. So buckle up, we're about to take you on a journey through the top 10 most beautiful places in Iceland, from 10 to 1, with sights you'll never forget. 10. Seljalandsfoss. Picture this. You're walking along a grassy ridge, the roar of water growing louder with each step. Then you round the bend, and there it is, Seljalandsfoss, an immense curtain of water plunging some 60 meters into a misty pool below. The wind carries the fine spray, cool and fresh, across your face. If you're brave, you can walk behind the waterfall, peering out through a shimmering veil of droplets. The basalt cliff looms above you, dark and slick, and the sun, when it shines, casts rainbows through the haze. You'll feel the power of time and nature. The world behind the falls is quiet, almost sacred, as though you've stepped into a hidden chapel carved by water and stone. The green slope underfoot, the thunder of the fall, the smell of fresh moss and glacial streams, it all combines to awaken your senses. This is where Iceland opens up to you, revealing its elemental heart. 9. Vatnajökull National Park, Glacier Lagoon and Ice Caves. Here is a place where pale blue icebergs drift serenely in glacial lakes, where giant slabs of ice glint like jewels in the morning sun, and where caves carved by centuries of melt form cathedrals of ice beneath the glacier. In the heart of Vatnajökull National Park, you'll find yourself dwarfed by scale, an enormous glacier, spreading and shimmering, its surface broken by crevasses and ridges. Underfoot there's crunching of snow and the occasional drip of meltwater echoing in an ice cave. The wind whistles across the surface, and the air feels clean and thrilling. You might hop on a boat to float among icebergs in Jökulsárlón Lagoon, absorb the icy silence, watch the subtle movements of the floating giants, and sense the slow but unstoppable force of nature. Mini hook, and just when you think it can't get any better, wait until you discover a canyon carved by time itself, full of hidden light and pastel hues. 8. Fjaðrárgljúfur Canyon. Imagine this canyon. Narrow, winding, the river nodding through moss-draped cliffs, emerald water shimmering beneath you. The walls rise high, draped in green velvet, and every turn in the path offers another breathtaking viewpoint. You hear the breeze rustle across the moss, the water rush below, and the birds call against the echoing canyon walls. There's something secret and magical here, as though the canyon were once a doorway into another world. Walk the ridge, feel the soft green carpet of moss under your boots, look down into the depths where the river sparkles. Light filters in at odd angles, painting the rock walls in soft amber and jade. This is one of Iceland's hidden treasures, a place where beauty is quiet but unforgettable. 7. Jökulsárlón Ice Lagoon. Here, at the edge of the glacier, icebergs of all shapes and sizes drift gently in still water. Some are bright blue, others milky white, some streaked with black ash. Seals bob lazily between them, occasionally popping their heads above water to glance curiously at you. The air is cold but calm. The only sound is the distant crack of ice and the water lapping at holes or shores. In the late afternoon light, iceberg silhouettes glow golden against a darkening sky. Walking along the shore, You might pick up small shards of ice polished clear as glass, feeling the chill in your fingers, listening to them fizz as they warm in your palm. There's an otherworldly hush here, a stillness that shifts you into a meditative state. It's nature's artistry at its most subtle and stunning. Mini hook. But wait till you see the next one. It's straight out of a fairy tale, with waterfalls plunging between sheer cliffs and a sense of timeless magic. Six. Glymur Waterfall. Deep in the Fjaðrárgljúfur Fjord region lies Glymur, once Iceland's highest waterfall until recent remeasurements. The hike to reach it is part of the experience, over logs, across rivers, past sheer drops, and then the payoff. A tall, graceful fall twisting down the rock face, mist rising in fine threads at its base. You'll hear the thunder before you see the water. From the high viewpoint, you look across green fjord slopes, spot the river snaking away into the sea, breathe in the earthy scent of wet rock and heather. As you stand, the wind picks up, carrying fine spray across your face. At sunset, the falls glow pink and gold, the canyon deepens into violet. This place shows you Iceland's wild side, untamed, spiritual, and powerful. 5. Vik and Reynisfjara Black Sand Beach. Step onto the beach at Reynisfjara near the village of Vik, and you'll be greeted by black volcanic sand beneath your boots, salt-laden air that stings your cheeks, and the dramatic basalt sea stacks rising from the ocean like ancient sentinels. The waves crash with a force that echoes up the coast, and seabirds wail above, their cries resonating against the cliffs. The layer of black sand glistens under your feet, tiny fragments of obsidian catching the light. The basalt columns on the cliff face resemble a giant organ, each element carved by fire and water. In the distance, the stacks of Reynisfjara jut from the sea, myth and geology intertwined. The wind hums. The sea smokes with cold spray. It's dramatic, primal, and utterly mesmerizing. Mini hook. Up ahead lies a place where golden light streams through cracks in ice caves, and the silence deepens into something sacred. 4. Diamond Beach. Just across from the Ice Lagoon, you'll find this surreal shoreline where ice chunks, polished by tides and time, sit on the black sand like scattered diamonds. Transparent, blue, crystalline, they catch the light and glow against the dark sand, shimmering like magical glass fragments sent by the glacier. Walk slowly. Pick one up if you dare, cold, smooth, luminous. Hear the gentle tap of block on sand, the distant whisper of waves. The sun hovers low in the sky, casting warm pastel shades across the ice, making even the smallest shard glow. For a moment, the world feels frozen in time, suspended in beauty. It's a place that invites quiet reflection, an intimate encounter with nature's artistry. 3. Seljalandsfoss Waterfall. Known as the Waterfall of the Gods, Seljalandsfoss sweeps across a wide arc of basalt rock, its water roaring and foaming as it plunges into a turquoise pool below. Standing on the rim, you feel the vibration in your chest, see the spray rising like breath, and sense history entwined in every drop. Legend says that when Iceland converted to Christianity, a lost speaker threw his pagan idols into the falls, hence the name. So there's myth and nature fused here. As you listen to the thunder of the water and watch the spray rise in mist that glows when sunlight hits it, you feel connected to something much larger. An ancient energy pulses here, and your heart opens to the scale and the story. It's cinematic in the purest sense. Mini hook. Coming up next, a place where mountains touch the clouds, and you could stay in a turf-roofed cabin surrounded by shadow and sky. 2. Seljalandsfoss National Park. On the Snæfellsnes Peninsula lies this national park centered around the glacier-capped volcano Snæfellsjökull. The scenery here is cinematic, sweeping moors, sea stacks, lava fields littered with moss, and that glacier dome rising in the distance like a guardian of the land. It's said to be the entrance to Jules Verne's journey to the center of the earth, and you can feel why. Drive along winding coastal roads, watch puffins flutter past, see the reflection of the glacier in tranquil bays. The air is crisp and scented with sea salt and sulfur. In the evening, stay in a simple turf-roofed cottage. Watch the light fade behind the glacier. Listen to the hush of the landscape, the whisper of wind through grasses. It's magical and meditative, a place to breathe deep and feel small, yet part of something vast. 1. Yngvellir National Park. And here, the number one place, Yngvellir, where geology meets history in a near-mythic union. In this UNESCO World Heritage Site, you stand in the rift valley between the Eurasian and North American tectonic plates. See the fissures yawn in the earth, the clear glacial water shining in them. This is where Iceland's parliament met, where the sagas took form, where the land opened and the people gathered. It is sacred ground. Walk through the golden light of evening, hear the crunch of lava rock beneath your boots, smell the pine-tinged air mixing with mineral-rich springs. Look across Almannagjá Canyon and let the knowledge sink in that you are literally standing where continents separate and culture was forged. The lake stretches out, still and reflecting sky. The birchwoods whisper in the breeze. At dusk, the landscape glows in soft pastel light. The first stars appear, and the hush of twilight envelopes you. Here, beauty and history collide. Here, you feel both grounded and infinite. As our journey draws to a close, remember, these 10 places in Iceland, the thunderous falls, the glacial cathedrals, the black sand beaches, the ancient rifts, aren't just on a map. They're invitations. Invitations to feel alive, to breathe deeply, to look up and wonder. No matter where you travel, remember, every journey begins with a single step, and every destination leaves a piece of you behind. May Iceland's wild beauty stay with you long after you leave. So pack your sense of wonder, open your heart to the unexpected, and let your next adventure become part of your story.